Hi, everybody. I'm Trin Johnson, and welcome to Dust in My Eye. So it's time for me to paint my August calendar, and I'm going to paint a little seagull on the beach, and I'm going to use my summer palette. I made 4 seasons of palettes, and if you want to see that video, I will link it in the description below. So today I'm using my summer palette, and I'm going to see if I can make this work. Oh, looks like I need to clean it from the last time. Being that the space here is so small, you really do need to clean it every once in a while because you just don't have a lot of room to move. Also, I might use some white. I think I'm going to need to because I need the bright white of the waves, of the foam on the waves. So anyway, let's get started. I'm going to zoom in here a little closer because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. And you can see I have already drawn in my seagull, and I just kind of have loose markings about where I want everything else. And I drew it with a water-soluble pencil. So hopefully that will be good. And I'm going to start with this quill pen. It's a Grabby No. 2 synthetic quill. And I'm just going to put a little water in each of these. Might take me a little manipulating to get the color I want, but we'll see. So I'm going to start up top. In fact, I am going to flip him over and start that way. And I just want to get some bluey green watercolor up here. Watercolor of the water. Confusing. So I have nice teal here, but I want to add a little green to it. There's some little bits of green just loose in it. So I'm going to do a little bit of that. Took this picture at the Lake Huron. Oh, I think in 2023 this one was. It was quite a while ago. Okay, the next thing I want to do is I want to add some more green to it. And a little bit of this Payne's Gray. And a little yellow. A little more cobalt. A little blue. I'm trying to dull it down a little bit. Try a little bit of, oh, that was too much red. I think it's alizarin crimson. I'm trying to get a little brown. There, that's getting closer to what I want. Oh, don't do that. I'll make sure you can see what I'm doing, because there we go. That's good. I splurged. Okay, and this is like the next layer. I'm going to turn it back around so I see what I'm doing from the ending perspective. Okay, I really like that color I mixed. Can I do more? There's a good question because it was kind of weird. There we go. Okay, I hope that's good. Okay, now just trying to get some of this loosely in here. If I don't have enough of this color down to contrast with the waves, the foamy parts, the white parts, you won't be able to see it. And I also need to cheat a little bit and make sure I have it around my bird so that the seagull shows up, because he's white and kind of a gray bluey color. Okay, we're gonna do that. So maybe a little more over here. Like I said, if there's nothing to contrast it with, it really doesn't show up. All right, now I need this purpley blue kind of color. I think I'm going to get a separate palette. I'm going to cheat a little bit because I want to hang on to that color that I've got going right here and I don't want to wipe it away so I can see what I did. So let's see if we can mix this bluey color. It's a very purpley blue, so I'm going to add some alizarin crimson there. Actually, that's not bad. And it is the wet sand color. Maybe a titch of cobalt teal. Oh, cobalt turquoise. Never remember which one is which in which palette. There's a little bit down here too. Okay. Next tricky color is I want to mix a sand color. So I'm going to take some alizarin crimson and again cobalt blue and my chromium green oxide. Let's get a nice brown. Okay. And let's take some buff titanium, throw it into the mix. Maybe a little yellow because it's looking a little pink. There we go. And I went back to pink. It's a balance. A little green. All right, hopefully I like it because this is what I'm going with. Okay, now let's work on our bird a little bit. Just adding a little Payne's Gray to my purpley mixture. Just straight out of the tube Payne's Gray here. Do a little lifting right there. Shadow on his belly. Tail feathers. Paint his beak. Way too orange. Make a dark brown. That dry before I try and paint over that. Okay, a little Payne's Gray. Okay, I think, well, Payne's Gray. We'll work on some rocks. There are so many, and I'm just not going to paint them all in. We're just going to imply them. I'm going to use some white. I'm using Dr. P.H. Martin's Bleed Proof White. I mixed it with a little Payne's. And I'm going to mix it with a little of this brown. Burgundy, kind of fleshy color. Need more cowbell. Okay, now he's got a shadow under here. So get that in. Now I'm going to do something different and take this, what is it, WWXTT? I don't know. It's a oil brush for oil paint. And I'm going to pick up some of the Dr. P.H. Martin on it. And I am going to use it to get my foamy, bubbly part. Okay, now I have some Payne's Gray on it, doing the same sort of thing. I need to make my seagull pop a little more. So I'm coming back to this sea foamy color, trying to get a little more of it. Why do I always overkill on the alizarin crimson? Must just re-wet deliciously because I keep ending up with it really strong in my mix. And I'm just trying to make the seagull show up. And the way to do that is contrast. A little more white. And a little more of this color. That once again, I swear, it's really easy to get too much alizarin crimson. It's a very muddy green. Okay, just muffing around here. What I don't have the way I want it is this. There's a feather right here, and I have had trouble keeping it separated from the background. So I am going to try again here. A little bit of this in there. Okay. That's a little better. It was a little light compared to the rest of the bird. This a little darker. I really want yellow ochre, and it's not in this palette. I am going to define his beak a little bit. Now I'm doing the opposite and putting the white behind the beak so that it stands out a little bit and we don't lose it. Okay, now all I want to do is a little splatter of the white. Get the right consistency. I want to get the bird directly. And I think I'm going to call it quits. So I hope you got something out of this. I hope it was fun and enjoyable. Hope it didn't take too long. Same old thing. I'm going to sign it. And if you liked this video and you could give it a thumbs up, that would be wonderful. And if you would like to, please check out my Etsy shop where I have prints of my artwork along with cute little monsters and other fun stuff for sale.